Clean this freaking kayak. It's so dirty. Thanks for coming in. What's up, Patel? What's up, Andrew? What's up, KC24? What's your favorite fish to catch? I'm fishing for them right now. I guess bass, more specifically, probably smallmouth bass. I like to catch the smallmouth. The largemouth are probably up there too. Just because largemouth are more abundant around here. But I'll be doing a lot of smallmouth fishing this summer, so see if I can't break my record. What's your favorite fish to catch or to fish for? Like you could say, my favorite fish to fish for is the ones that are biting. Alright, turn this around. What's everybody's favorite fish to catch? I'm gonna work this little bitty bait through all these, on the edge of these lily pads. And then I'm probably gonna throw around my big swim bait after that, just to see if we can't pick up some crappie along with bass. Here's Steve, the ones with some house. That's right. The ones willing to put their mouths on my bait. That's my battery pack. It's easy to carry all my stuff in one trip. Had to order a new charging cable today. I charged my phone to come up out here and fell off the table, and the one piece broke off inside my phone, so I had to pull that out and order a new one. Follow Jesus. The fisherman of men. Camera back around. You can see my ugly mug. Try to get it right up here next to these pads. It's kind of hard to tell where the wind's blowing today. All over the place. Actually, fish on. I was about to say, looks like there's some storm coming in, but is this crappie? Oh yes, crappie. Crappie are still biting. Let's go. Over there, it looks like there's some rain coming in. That's why I got my rain jacket on. Hopefully, it don't rain too heavy. I didn't bring my rain pants. A little crappie. I guess it's a white crappie. Maybe black. The only way you can tell is by how many spines it has on top there. I think it's the only way you can tell if it's a black or white crappie. It looks like there might be some rain coming in. Should have came out here earlier. That's okay. If it does start to rain, we'll hang in there. We'll start the downpour, and then I'll have to get off here, and I'll wait for the storm to stop and probably get back on. We'll see. Hopefully it's just clouds. I meant to check it before I came out here, forgot. Check the radar, that is. I may just sit here for a few minutes. Make some casts. There's nothing more awesome than fishing. Good luck, man. Thanks, Pez. That's true, Steve. Keep an eye on it, I guess. Hey, what's up, fishing and hunting outdoors? Thanks for coming in. How's everyone's day going? My new camera mount for my kayak is supposed to come in here. It's supposed to be delivered tonight, so I'll be able to mount my camera on my kayak starting tomorrow, or maybe I'll do it tonight. So I'm thinking probably Friday I'll go out to like a more remote lake where I can't live stream, and I'll turn the camera on and I'll fish for a good while, and then check out the footage and try to make a video from it. Do you pack? Oh, hang on a second. I thought that was a bite. Usually I don't pack a lunch, but if I'm going to be out, like in the summertime, I get out on the river, to fish for smallmouth. Last summer I was on the river upwards of 14 hours. So yeah, on those days I'll pack some water and a sandwich or something, but if I'm fishing just for like 4 hours or something, I don't pack a lunch. Oh yeah. Yep, pretty much, Steve. Just catching fish is nice, you know. I wouldn't mind a 5-pounder grabbing on this bait, taking me for a ride. Oh, that was this bait is pretty small, but it's pretty thick too, so I think these crappie are having somewhat of a time getting in their mouths. I had a couple bites, his last few casts, but nothing on the other end. His tail keeps getting wrapped up. Oh, that was another fish. Nice up Columbus. Well, he didn't get a hold of it. Let's get back up in there and see if we'll find it again, because that was definitely a thump. Let it fall, see what happens. And it's coming in. Andy Griffith fished with OP and used lunch for bait. Okay. I've used all kinds of things for bait. Last summer I was fishing with my family, and I picked up a stick, and I tied some fishing line onto the stick, and then I put a gummy worm on my hook. So I was using a gummy worm. I was catching a bunch of sunfish up in the rocks, My little gummy worm stick. You should bring ultralight around with the Crappie. They love hot dogs. Yeah, when I fish for catfish, I like to use a hot dog for catfish, usually. Yeah, I keep meaning to bring my ultralight rod out here, Steve. I just keep forgetting. I should make a note of it, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely crayfish and shad. Yep. Gotta motor up a little bit here. Tell you what, let's go ahead and any fish right here, I guess. So I'm gonna motor up to the other end of the back because the wind's blowing against me. Alright, let's go ahead and motor back to the back here so we can just float back. Anyway, turn this around and back here. fishing. Steve says spawn is over and fishing is hard here. It's not as you can see it starting. Oh dang. Hey, what's up, Errol? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, when I was down there, Steve, and back in January, it was kind of tough fishing too. I know the Florida strain bass are kind of finicky till the colder weather. I was down there in January, we had that cold snap. But oddly enough, I caught a couple nice bass on topwater frog down there on Okeechobee's rim. Hey Richard, thanks for coming in, all the way from the United Kingdom. Alright, start making some casts. Just around. We'll start right back here, I guess. Good, close enough. Okay. You feeling any better, Ariel? Oh, that was a fish. Oh man, it might have just been grass. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That was a tail miss piece. Yep. Missed a piece of my tail. I have to re-rig. Oh man, I wish I had a cast net. I can see all the baby shad right there. Huh. Plain as day. Just a big old school of shad right here in front of me. If I had a cast net, I'd have me bait the rest of the year. Let me see something real quick here. I'm thinking about it. Did you pack a lunch? Did your swim jig jive? Scar school back up today. Oh man. Maybe the rain's not coming over here, I guess. Looks like it's clearing off by now. Looks like it's going maybe behind me or something. Probably wants to throw on a smaller bait. I got one a little bit more bite size. I'm gonna take this. Well, this frozen lasagna is terrible. I would. I keep talking about it, but I keep putting it off, huh? I'm thinking next week. Either this weekend or next week, probably. So, it's definitely gonna start getting hotter next week, so I can always grow it back. So, at least if I shave it off clean, you guys can watch it grow back. I'll have like a daily log almost of its growth. I am in Illinois, Missouri, or Illinois, I guess. I do frequent over in Missouri every once in a while. I guess that's contradicting. If I say frequently every once in a while. Hey, what'd you say? Illshire. Hey, what's going on? It's 24K. I think is what your name says. Thanks for coming in. There's one. I think this is a bass. Yep. Oh, giant. Giant. I think the crappie was bigger. I think that crappie was a little bit bigger than this. He was jumping like a fool. Let's go. You got anything yet? Oh. Spoke too soon, my friend. Last time I saw a mouth like that, very funny. I thought you were gonna go a different direction, but with that, but thanks for keeping it clean. Not that I guess that necessarily matters, but because live is not for kids, not at all. Nope. Just stopped in to say, hey, going back to class. All right, well, have a good rest of your day, Ariel, if I don't see you. Oh, that was another tiny bass. Just jumped off. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, bye. Have a good day. Fish on. Another crappie. Another one of those crappie fish. Got him outside the mouth. He's so small. Looks like they're gonna. Looks like they're biting. Looks like they're sitting near the bottom or something. Because hey, they's coming in. Try to line myself up a little bit more. So right here. It's not going back there today. There's some people back there on their boat paddling around all through all the lily pads and stuff. Probably scaring all the fish away, huh? Stanley, what's up? You ain't called any fish yet. What you catching out there? I caught a couple bass and a couple crappie. So that seems to be what I'll be catching today. Maybe add in some kind of panfish probably as well. We'll see. good thing you're out there with peace and quiet. You ain't got no care in the world. Oh, yes, sir. And I enjoy it. I'm also grateful, too. I'm very... Ooh, that might be a fish. Kind of bait. Right now I'm just using a little bitty, it's supposed to be a goby imitation, but I think it was like a little tadpole, even like a little bluegill or something. This is what I'm using. And I also got a big, I may throw this out later, probably. Just got my swim bait too. So, alright, perfect pull shed. You can't catch some fish on this and catch some fish on the bigger bait. Probably just bass. Nothing else will probably bite that thing. Maybe a bowfin or a gar that's another route here. I saw the gar the other day. It was moving right below the surface, right to the pads. Haven't caught the bowfin yet this year or seen it. It might be on the other side of the lake. Who knows? There's a pipe that divides the two ends of the lake, or two sides. I knew it was going to rain or not to take this dang rain jacket off. I guess I still could take it off. Yeah, put it back on later. Let's keep on moving. It's been young. Inglés, por favor. What's the name of the lake? Oh, this is just a private lake. It has no name to it. At least no name you'd recognize. Hey, what's up, Jimmy R Adventures? Thanks for coming in. How's your day going? Oh yeah. Are you talking about where you're at? Oh, yeah. The snow, huh? Hey. I'm hoping the rain's gonna hold off today. I think there was a chance of rain, but I know behind me looks like it's a decent sky, but over here it's kind of dark. That's right, Colorado, I remember. That's right, that's right. You been doing any trout fishing or anything up there, trout? I know it's probably been cool enough, huh? It's just now starting to warm up and stay warm around here. Big old thing of grass. So I'm gonna order the salad. Looking for the meat, not for the salad. But the meat tends to hide in the salad, so. One's pushing across the water right now, so I'll have to keep myself over here, I guess, with the motor. Oh, that was a fish. crappie. Another crappie. Ate that. There you go, another crappie. There, buddy. Caught about 20 rainbow last week. Oh, nice. Yo, nice, bro. Thanks. Real Strike Fishing. It's coming in. Slab, yes, sir. Let's go, Chaos. Let's go. Time to dab up. This'll dab will do you. As old Roland Martin used to say. I remember Roland Martin used to watch him, and he had that Mega Strike scent attractant or whatever, that lure attractant or whatever that was. That Mega Strike stuff. I think Yamamoto made it. He's like, just a dab will do you. I used to have some of that stuff. Just subscribe to your channel. It is so epic, huh? Thanks for saying that, man. Thanks for subbing too. I really appreciate it. Hey, what's up, young rancher? What do you like to ranch, or what do you ranch? Or what's on your ranch? I don't know the proper way to ask that. They're pretty much smoking it on the fall, so. Cows, pig, chicken, the dogs, and cats. There you go. All the things. More salad. Now you guys probably see the clouds behind me. I think it'll be okay, but it's definitely a little gnarly back there. fish on. That's a crappie, I think. Yep. Let's go. And they're eating this bait too, man. Hang on, buddy. I'm gonna get you unhooked there. There you go. Another crappie. Hello there, buddy. Hey, what's up, the car dude? It's coming in. Fish on. This is a crappie. Alright. Another crappie. Beautiful. Beautiful crappie. Fishing for a bass and I guess crappie. Good luck, brother. Thanks, Russell. Thanks for coming in. Ants Midwest 448. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. How's everyone's day going? My back hurt. This kayak, see, I mean, it's comfortable, but hey, thanks for the warm welcome. Any luck yet? Yeah, I've caught, what, about 4 or 5 crappie, a couple bass. So, not too bad. Could be worse. Could be getting skunked. Not catching nothing but I don't know. There are some nice bass in here, so if I get down this end, I'm probably gonna pick up my swim bait and throw that around, see See if anything wants to nibble on that, or more like engulf it, but choke it down. Sweet, I've only caught a couple smallmouths so far this year. One was 18 plus. Oh, nice. I'm a little jealous. I'll be fishing for smallmouth this summer. Actually, I may even start fishing for smallmouth this month. I think last year I started in June or something. The river I go to is spring fed, so it stays pretty chilly. And I like to motor up the river. In some spots I gotta get out and I gotta walk my kayak through because it's so fast. So I like to wait until it gets pretty hot outside before I do that. I thought about getting some waders, but I don't know. They don't get that deep, it's just like up to my knees or whatever, but it's ice cold water this time of year. But yeah, I think my best last year was 18 inches, about 3 pounds or something. But yeah, anything over 18 inches is a real good smallmouth. They fight hard and they're pretty as heck too. Got that bronze coloration. Well, yeah, it was super fun. I gotta get a kayak. I can do some trips like that. Yeah, man. Really, I need to find me a local buddy with a kayak, with a truck. Because what some guys like to do is both parties will have a truck and a kayak, and so they'll put both kayaks in one truck, right? And so they'll drive. So one truck has 2 kayaks in it. So the takeout spot, they leave the one truck there with nothing in it, and then they drive up together to the access point upriver, and then they drop in and float down, get out, and then drive back to the truck that they left behind early that morning. That way they can just float all day, don't have to worry about it, you know, so. That was a fish. I mean, my motor does pretty good, you know, motoring up, and my lithium battery does well enough to last all day for me, so. But I would like to just drop in and float all day, and then you drive back up and get mine or their truck. I can't find anybody who has that combination, a truck and a kayak. And who likes to fish. Alright, well, they don't even like to fish. As long as they like to float down on the river, they'll be fine with me. That's smart, don't get up the river then. Yeah, I don't ever float down river just in case my battery gives out on me or something. my battery to give out and I can't get back upriver, or the current's too fast. At least if I go, if I go upriver, and I can't make it through a certain area because it's just too darn fast, then I can just float back. I don't have to worry about it being stranded downriver. Are you looking? Are you fishing? Oh no, I'm just fishing on a small private lake my buddy lives on. So. But it's in the plans. I'm gonna probably head down there sometime. What I did last year was I wrote down all the access points, and then I was just trying to find the closest access point to catch a smallmouth. So I had to drive so far just to catch a smallmouth. Luckily, the one like an hour away, I caught my 18-inch smallmouth at. So, but the closer I am to the Mississippi, the more I catch spotted bass and not smallmouth. What part of the Midwest are you from? What's up, guys? See any beaver dams back there? What's that?
A lot of those.
Oh, I got you. Not lily pads. A couple fellers. Sheboygan. That's fun to say. There's another guy in here. He's from up there in Wisconsin too, but I haven't seen him in a while. Well, maybe not too long, but it seems like I haven't seen him in a long time. It's been maybe 5 days a week. I haven't seen a guy from Wisconsin who's usually in here. I hope he's doing okay. Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Shout out to the cheeseheads. And the spotted cow. And cheese curds, right? That's right. And go pack go. Born and raised in Wisconsin. I can eat cheese. Or something. Oh man, I love cheese, man. I love me some cheese. Anytime I go to like Olive Garden or something, and they're like, and they're putting the cheese on your pasta, and they tell you, let me know when. I tell them just let your heart tell you when to stop. You got mounded cheese on there. People call me a fake was. Oh man, shame on those guys. I thought you guys were fairly nice up north. This is just a private lake. This is a small private lake. No major name or nothing. But I am thinking about going to a place tomorrow or Friday, and it's like a park or whatever, or maybe it's like more like well, not really a preserve, I guess, like a wildlife conservation area, I guess. And you can go out there, you can do all kinds of activities out there, but they got like, they got like 36 different lakes and ponds out there. So I'll probably go out there and fish one of them. Oh, Minnesota. Yeah, it's all jokes, really. That's good. This is like a good joke. Someone's not giving you a hard time. They don't like you, right? So, at least that seems to be how it is for the boys. You're not getting teased or harassed or whatever, then they don't like you. Oh yeah, don't. I'm gonna go down and get me a bag. I'll bring all my cheese in a bag. I'm just kidding. Ooh. Oh, you betcha. Here. I'm done. I'll be here all week. The fishing we'll stay in my fishing then. I'm in Illinois. Live about 33 minutes outside now. You just become best friends. Yep. You wanna go fishing? Yep. Better not rain on me. Nice. You ever take trips to? We got time wise. Almost an hour. I just gotta decide if we're gonna fish there tomorrow or Friday. If I go tomorrow, I gotta take my kayak out today. Take it off the water. Ooh, my neck, my back. Catch a crappie and a bass. That was my remix. Caught about 5 crappie, 2 bass. It's gradually like getting slower every day actually. Like 3 or 4 days ago, I caught like 25 fish. I caught like 22 crappie, a bluegill, and 2 bass that day. You gotta catch it. Grass, I think. Some slod. Alright, let's go ahead and put the charger on. Actually, I may not have my phone charging cord don't get here by tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I won't be able to live stream anyway. Where's the button? There it is. Precedence. What's your PB? Any species? My biggest bass is 8 pounds. My biggest fish, I think altogether, is like... I caught a snakehead in Florida that was over 9 pounds. Other than that, I'm not sure the weight's on anything, but actually out here, years ago out here, probably probably good eight, maybe 10 years ago. I was out here fishing on the bank. I hooked into a massive carp. Hooked it in the back of the tail, like in the meaty part of the tail. Took me forever to get it in. And I caught some decent sized catfish, but I haven't caught anything that was like monstrosity or like a monstrous sized fish or anything. But I guess I could go down the Mississippi, try to catch me a big old blue cat or something. Hey, what's up, Cheyenne? Thanks for coming in. What's your favorite thing to sing? That was a fish. Originals or covers? Okay. I think I'm a good singer in the car by myself. Yeah. In the car by myself, I'll be hitting them high notes. Don't tell anybody. The carp are fun to catch. I go up them for them pretty often. There's not much good fishing less than 30 minutes drive for me. I've caught. Oh, nice. Hello, man. What's up? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so thanks for coming in. That's nice of you to say, Cheyenne. My dog seems to think, though. Seems to think so. Every time I sing, it starts to howl, so. Shirley is telling me I'm a great singer. All the neighbor dogs start barking. Oh, dude, that was a fish. That was a bumperoonie. Favorite bass bait? Ooh, oh man. Well, the one thing that I like to use out here because I catch some hogs on it, I like throwing a swim bait. Not always this one. I got smaller versions from Z-Man. This is a Berkeley coal shad. I like throwing a swim bait if I'm trying to mimic a shad. I like throwing a jig and pig, big old plastic crawdad on the back of it if I'm trying to work the bottom. If I'm fishing the river for smallmouth, I use a 3-inch Hellgrammite. I put that on 1/16 of an ounce extra wide gap jig head, keep it weedless. Those are probably my favorites. If I had to, try to pick. What about you? What's your favorite bass bait? What's everyone's favorite bass bait in here? I know Steve's favorite's a spinner bait. Just kidding. I just feel like they're gonna launch on the swim bait when I start throwing it. Cuckoo. I have used some finesse swim jigs, also the frogs. Oh yeah, the frog is a blast. Matter of fact, I got my frog with me today. I'm not gonna put it on, but it's in my box. Actually, I got two types of frogs in here. I got the Z-Man one. This one's super durable. I use this for snakeheads. It's a plastic bait, you know, super durable, and it's buoyant. So, where's my other frog at? Here it is. Oh no, the hook looks rusted on it. That's not good. As long as the points are sharp. Alright. I'm not even sure what brand this is. Need to cut the legs down a little bit. It's about right there or something. They also tell you to take a pair of pliers and kind of bend back the hooks on these bad boys too, so they get a little more bite on the fish. A couple of random things in here. Where are you? What's up, Michael? I'm in the Midwest. It's like dead calm out here. I was gonna ride the wind back up the other end, but if it's not gonna be windy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't hear much. Oh, is that a carp going across the water? What is that right there? That's something big is going across the water, like right below the surface. Let me stand up, maybe I can see it. Never mind, I can't see it. There are a couple of big old beavers in here. I saw them the other night when I was out here. They were coming towards my kayak and they saw me, and then they just slapped their tails against the water, and you thought someone threw a piece of TNT in the water or something. It blew up. Looks like somebody else might be getting in the water. I'm gonna go ahead and take my kayak out tonight, I guess. I think I'm gonna try to find me a lake to go to tomorrow. Try to figure out where to go. I like fishing on Wednesdays and Thursdays just because, you know, it's less crowded on the water, and you know, all the fish that have been pressured over the weekend have had ample time to, you know, to chill back out again. What's that? That's a gar right there. That's like he's swimming. That's like he's swimming a gar. Come on now. Well, I don't know if I really want to catch him. Never mind. He's not interested. He don't like me. I'm gonna call that gar in a couple of years. Anyway. Never even seen a gar. Should be able to, you know, he's like right below the surface. You can see him running around out there. If I see him again, I'll throw my swim bait at him, see if he'll grab onto that. I got stronger line on there anyway. It's a real pretty gar. I got a picture of it on my Instagram when I caught it out here. I think it's the exact same one. I've been posting all my species on Instagram. Also the bowfin out here too, I got it on my Instagram, the bowfin I caught out here. We'll get turned around here and throw the swim bait around. Oh, dude, that was probably a crappie. Smoked it. He was knocking on the front door, but nobody was home. Hey, what's up, Onyx? Let's see here. I don't know, like 5 crappie, 2 bass. Hey, Stacy, if coming in, Stacy and Yuma and Billy. What's up, man? So I caught about 5 crappie, 2 bass. What's up, Julie? What's up? That's my little goby bait here. Pretty much mimics a tadpole, I guess. But I'm getting ready to throw my swim bait, so get ready to throw this fella out there. See if you can't pick up a couple nice bass. I just cleaned up our kayaks today, getting them ready to fish on Sunday. Outstanding. We're gonna try to catch on Sunday. You going for anything in particular? How's your day going, Julie? Mostly bass, fair enough. All largemouth. sir. I hope you catch a 5-pounder. A couple more casts, we'll head down the water here. What's up, Angel? Thanks for coming in. I might sneeze. So we'll be on here for a while longer unless it rains on me. I'm gonna skedaddle. On that Berkeley, I hope that. Oh yeah, I forgot you bought one of those, huh? I got mine on too. Maybe I'll start throwing it now. Give you a little confidence boost for tomorrow, or Sunday, I mean. All right, let's go ahead and shut this. We'll put this lure away for the day. As always, gotta put a little sauce on here. It's so much different throwing my bait cast than throwing my spinning rod. It feels like I just picked up a tree branch. It just feels like they're gonna, start clobbering the swim bait. I could be wrong. 2-pounder the other day on the Bass Stash Glide bait. Oh, nice. Did you say you bought a Berkeley Nessie too? Yeah, it's decent actually. Fair enough, fair enough. I thought about buying one too, but I can make this kind of dart back and forth too, so I don't know how much difference it would make. Kind of got to stand up in order to do that. More of a swim bait than a glide bait. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Just over here a little bit. I'll head up the water. So the blue heron's back over there, grabbing a little dinner. I mean, it's like a slow dead shiner. That's a little bit less left. Oh, that'd be great for like late fall when the shadow died off. Look at them clouds. Let's go ahead and go up. Let's go up the water. Or down the lake, whatever. I'll tell you, let's just go across, then we'll go down. Since there's no wind. solid tuna, so it takes a week or so to warm up quickly. Okay. Did you say Alabama or Georgia or something? It was Georgia or Alabama, I think you were saying, right? Shad buster right there. Fish on. Oh, it's a jumping jack bass. Ooh. Okay, we're not gonna boat flip him. I was going to. He's not bad, not bad. He's not big, but we'll take him. Right on the edge of the mouth. Looks like he's feeding up. Got a little belly on him. Let's go. He jumped right back out of the water. Let's go. Here we go. Yes, sir. Hopefully that's one of many bass coming up. I'm looking for that big old post-spawn female to latch on. Yeah, decent for sure. But there's bigger ones in here. Just ask people who have been watching me for a while. Some big ones in here. 5-6 pounders. I don't know how big they are now. They're probably only all about 5 pounds. Post spawn. Thinking that, I mean, they could be spawning, I guess. I mean, the water's, still fairly cool here. Like the other lake I was fishing, it was pretty warm. think something was chasing it. Yeah, then I had it just below the surface. It looked like something was chasing it. Sometimes it's hard to feel them bite it. Sometimes the big ones they just come up and just inhale it sometimes. A lot of times you gotta watch your line. Your line will just start jumping. Came up and ate on it. Yeah, Alabama and Georgia are about the same to answer the question. Yeah. All right, fair enough. After maybe do fishing, I thought about getting back down to Alabama and Georgia to catch some of those other species of bass. Like I'll catch all the red-eye bass species. There's 7 of them down there between Alabama and Georgia. Where you got the Coosa bass, got the Tallapoosa, Chattahoochee bass, Bartram's bass. What's the other ones? The Cahaba bass, the Warrior bass, and I'm forgetting one. The Altamaha bass. So, those are all the 7 species that are recognized now of the red-eye, bass species. The only problem with those was not really a problem, I guess. That they don't grow very big. So you catch like a 10, 11 incher, it's a freaking big one, but the problem is they like to breed with Alabama bass, so it's hard to get a pure strain. So that's the only downside. It's hard to get that pure strain. I caught a Warrior bass down in Alabama last year. I don't know how close to Birmingham you are, but that's about where I was at. Down in Birmingham, where they love the governor. Where they love the governor. Boo, boo, boo. Way up in there, see if we can get one to hammer it. Drive through, get it back. Oh no, I didn't go over that, did I? Darn it. I'm gonna have to go over there and get it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that rope there. Lordy, Lordy, okay. Yeah, go over there and grab it. Good thing I know the guy. Did not see that rope hanging over the dock. Line's not too messed up. I don't know how the heck it's stuck there. Oh, I see what happened, I think. He might have got caught in the rope. Unfortunately. There he goes. Crisis averted. Almost threw it back over the rope again. How are you, aren't you, man? How you doing, Pop? How do you keep the hook in the Berkeley with the clip and all, or not? So, are you asking if it stays in there, or what are you asking? This is what it looks like. So the clip is right there, right below my finger. So, guess I just got one of the barbs inside the belly there for there's a slit there, but I keep the hook in the Berkeley with the clip. Yeah, I mean, it stays in grass, stays in there. It stays in there pretty well most of the time, and it does. I've never had a problem with it not coming on, unhooked when a fish, gets hooked up. So. So you clip it in when you fish. I thought it was just, oh yeah. Yeah, but keep it clipped up when you're fishing. And then when the fish bites it, it'll pull away from the clip. So, I guess that's to help to make it a little bit weedless, or more weedless anyway. Okay, I got grass on my motor, hang on. Oh, here, keep on trucking. Hey, let me look at my line, make sure it's not like all chewed up from the rope. Alright, time to get off the water. I just saw some lightning. That stinks. Saw some lightning. Yes, I think I did. Alright. I'll go ahead and get off the water, I guess. Now there's thunder, so I'll have to end the live, I guess. So, time to get off the water. Hi everyone. Hey Daniel, thanks for coming in. I'm getting ready to hop off here. So, just saw some lightning in the sky and I just heard some thunder. So, just be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and hop off the water. I got to pull my kayak out anyway, so that's going to take me a few minutes. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in today. I really appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the love, all the new subs, all the returning subs, and I just really appreciate it all. So, had a pretty good day today. We're gonna, I don't know if I'll be on a live tomorrow or not, but I'm definitely gonna go fishing tomorrow. I gotta bust out my new action camera either tomorrow or Friday, so look for a long format video. All edited up. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, KS.